Speaking of D&D, it's time on my channel for some D&D. Except it's none of the people in the chat, but it's gonna be a fight. And before it begins or it gets closer to it, other than Edmund, does anyone else want to put a bet on this fight? Other than Edmund, because you already put 1,000 gold pieces on green tea. Does anyone else want to bet? Yeah. Oh, Murdoch? Okay. 1,000 on Murdoch. Gambling. So yeah, you can do it that way. Yeah, I'm cool with it, Peanut. I want to see it. Oh, what do you still believe in? Ah, Proto Men are a good band. Mm-hmm. That was a good one. Even Mr. Peanut Buddha agrees with us that the Proto Men are amazing. That is exactly why I named them after Wolf and all that. No coincidence. You know, it takes time to make such a genius. He's fucking. He's fucking. Mhm. Ooh. Mr. Peanut Buddha's Discord image is Kuwabara! You know who else hates those pesky meddling kids? My mom! Is Line here? Mm-hmm. It'd be in the archive. Yeah, DJ Boo. LOL. Oh, that's very nice. You did mention there was a One Piece style roleplay. It is very pretty. I like the boat. It has like a Chinese vibe to it. At the same time, at least to me, because I played so much Wind Waker when I was growing up, it has that Wind Waker vibe because the dragon at the front. And then your team kind of looks like what I would expect to see in One Piece. He sent it to me personally. You would allow me, Mr. Peanut. I'd share it with my Discord. It does have a win. Yeah, yeah, it definitely does, and I think both pictures were phenomenally done. The artist definitely deserves their praise. Oh, Ken, okay. Excuse me. I just wanted to ask permission before I did so, because it's your work, not mine, or the work that you paid for and stuff. I'm gonna post it in our TTRPG, but no TTRP discussions, because this is supposed to be like they do a One Piece role play. So the first picture is the ship, hmm and then the second one will be the crew. The only thing I can think of that I don't like about the crew picture is that you don't have the Jolly Roger flying in the back somewhere. Like it should have been at least hung like a flag somewhere behind the crew. But I can look up past it. Well, I didn't pay for it. My buddy who's the captain of the crew drew it. Oh, he drew it. Oh, that's nice. He's having a fucking artist doing it for you. Yeah. Gosh. Yeah, I wish I had an artist in the group. Gotta get. Huh? I was gonna say, I gotta get Maven in here in the sessions. So I hear his mic going off, but he's busy with my sister, Lance. No, yeah, you listed it as Lance. Yeah, 1,000's the highest you can bet on this bracket. The next bracket's higher. And I'm just gonna take this time to start setting myself up. He's a jukebox hero, got stars in his eyes. He's a jukebox hero. He said, never heard of it. Yells up. Asmodeus. Countenance. Demons. Okay. No, I got it. Yeah, in the shot we have Luther, the chef fishman. Next to him is the captain who is from Wano, Kiara. So wait, Kiara is the captain? No. Next to him is the captain who is from Wano, but you didn't name who the captain's name is. So we have Luther, the chef fishman, and then next to him is the captain. So the guy in the back with the orange cloak, he's the captain. Kiara, so it's Luther, then Don, then Kiara. She's from Amazon Lily, and then there's myself. So you're the guy with the suit, the white suit. Human the science looking guy. Yeah, the human science looking guy. Aru, the sniper, is in the middle, which is the guy with the 4 o'clock shadow and all that with the cigarette. The Johnny Bravo looking guy. Oh, the middle guy. The in the middle is our navigator. The Johnny Bravo looking guy, and Steve, the Marine we kidnapped. So the guy with purple, the guy with pink hair is a kidnapped member of the the Marines. Okay, well that's a pretty cool motley team. Oh, Wolf takes this time since we're slowly getting adjusted and getting ready for away. Wolf would take this time to like approach closer to Squad Zero. I'd like to commend you on your victories, uh, not Lance. Well, Lance is not there, but Kabuki Theater. I want to congratulate you, Lance, Edmund, and Bishop Father Falcone for making it as far as you have. I didn't get a chance to watch the first fight, but I am here rooting on for the second bout of fights. Yes, but Lance has spoken a lot about you guys, and that's why I know your names. He said something about Falcone owing him money or him owing Falcone something. I don't recall. With Lance, you tend to just drown it out. Steiner speaks up. You know, it's interesting to see how the tournament's been breaking down so far. I'm interested to see where who's gonna win Maverick versus Mr. Hall. The Ranger speaks up. Yeah, well, that'd make it a much easier final fight, wouldn't it, for you? We're just doing a little bit of kabuki theater before we begin, and it's just Steiner, the Ranger, and Wolf all kind of talking to Squad Zero. Well, we got a chance to see how powerful it was in combat, breaking itself apart, dealing damage to the enemy attacker. It's a pretty reliable way to stop someone from attacking you when your defense is that strong. The Ranger looks at Falcone. Didn't they say that you had an anima? Why didn't you use it? When you when you take a piece of the strawberry cheesecake, it doesn't hit into your lips, Lance. Exactly. All eyes will be fucking with Lance. Hmm? Oh, nice. No need to. Okay. Steiner holds his hand. Not Steiner. The Ranger holds his right hand up. Hey, hey, hey. No need to jump on me like that. I've been in my own fair share. I've been in my fair share of fights previously. I already know what it means to hold the best of your aces down until the final part of the fight. I was just asking a question. Neither you or Belthamy used your powers. You've been introduced as Bishop Father Falcone, so whether he accepts you being the new look or not, he accept that it's you. Steiner speaks up. No, no, no. Does is owning Hell's Wrath as an anima making you more of a demon? So, I think the only other kind of conversation I think I would want to have happen out here, uh, give it to this to the players. They get to decide what role grabs. All right. So you guys get a. Let me write it down. Straight shooter has been activated. So you guys will get to decide who gets this advantage roll, but it has been activated. No, no, I'm talking about who fights tonight, which tonight is going to be an interesting fight. No, it has to. Straight shooter. Straight shooter has been activated again. They only can, and an advantage for me. Okay, great. Straight shooter has been straight shooter has yeah, I get an advantage now. Straight shooter has been activated 3 times. That means I get to roll a d30. Ooh, 5. Okay. That effect will go into play once the fight starts. But yeah. Boink. I'm sorry, I fucking love the sound effect of boink. Someone better be able to. So, before we get started with the fight, there's just one last thing I wanted to get as a cutscene through. It would be these two talking with one another. Ocean astronaut looks over, takes a seat next to. All right, we'll try to. Good night, Trinity. Thank you for stopping by, man. Don't let the lance bite you. Oh, okay. So, ocean astronaut sits next to this man. As he sits. Oh, no. You can't. Yeah, players don't count. Yeah, you don't count for. You can't summon. You cannot summon straight shooter ever. It's only viewers. Fucking great. Ocean astronaut sits next to this man and goes with a very deep voice that I can't do clearly, but it sounds like the bottom of an ocean. It seems. Yeah, it seems like I lost. The man looks over at Ocean Astronaut with this weary smile and goes, "You did your best, man. I don't think I would have done any better against your opponent either." "I doubt that. You fought very good in the last tournament." "Yeah, well, it didn't get me any farther in it." "Do you think you would have won this one?" "No. I think I would have put up a good fight, but I would have lost." "Hmm. He nods. Matthew, the anima user, nods. "Yeah, yeah, you're right. There ain't nothing to be sulking about. We do have an interesting fight coming up." The announcers Jim Jones and Lawler speak. Uh, it's a wonderful day today. We're gonna have ourselves a wonderful continuation of this Anima tournament. As today we're doing the first half of the tournament bracket, the second fight in there, which is Murdoch versus Green Tea. Today we Jim, what happened to your voice? He takes off the hat that Jim's wearing. Oh, hold on. He takes off the hat Jim's wearing and it reveals. Hold on. What the? You're not Jim. But yeah, where's the real Jim? Well, well, he puts back the hat. Once he puts the hat back on Jim, though, he looks just like. Once he puts the hat back on the pygmy looks just like Jim again. Hmm. Well, ladies and gentlemen, On our on our left corner, we have the true menace from Gridiron, born and raised, convict several times, and now a turned entrepreneur for uh, his own construction crew. Height 7 feet, weighing in 408 pounds. Give it up for Murdoch. He just stands there holding his arms out. Yeah! Takes out the two beers, shakes them up, cracks them, and starts drinking them like Stone Cold Steve Austin style. The what? Get back to where? There's too many people screaming and cheering Murdoch on for him to catch on to your insult. As once he gets up to the staircase, he puts one foot on the stairs and like steps up to it. But then he pulls out from his back pocket, like his back side pocket with the jacket, he pulls out another can of beer. He raises it up, crushes his head on it, and drinks what comes down from it as he makes his way into the arena. A huge stain of beer and testosterone just engulfing the entire arena already. Hmm? Where did you get this information? Pygmy Lawler? No, so Jim. Hmm. Well, ladies and gentlemen, watching in the comfort of their own homes, we always want to advise you that this is live action fighting, not to be replicated at home and not to inspire recklessness. We here with the Spiral Network do not condone public indecency of over intoxication. Drink, but drink respectfully and appropriately. Murdoch just wet towel. Wait, you know Bishop Father Falcone? Intro- introducing, introducing, introducing our contender on the right hand corner, coming from calls himself the Spiral City Nomad, the roaming soon to be roaming soon to be famous guitar hero. Give it up. Give it up for standing in uh, five. Yeah, he's 5'10", weighing at around 165 pounds. Give it up for Green Tea. And he's definitely walking into the stage playing his opening. Peer review this nerd. Fucking game night. Oh, sorry. It says here that you're a pussy. Oh my god. So Green Tea is definitely jamming his guitar out as he's getting closer to the arena. He begins to play what is it? uh, a very familiar Doom song. Yep. How Lawler looks confused. How do you know that? I'm I wait, the competitor Lance? I didn't hear him. I'm busy paying attention to the. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen at home. We are currently having the pick the we're having the ringside pygmies go into the stage in order to give out the ceremonial fighting belts. Ah! I wanted to be a pizza delivery guy, but I couldn't say pizza. No, the pygmy just looks down. I can't even say the word. I can only say it once a day. They flee into the dark. They flee back into the darkness of the recesses of the arena. Hmm. Son of a bitch! Jim, I want you to never leave your spot again. Oh no, there was a pygmy that was acting like you. No, it's at this point that these guys are aware of what they are. They're the stagehands that have been running back and forth, giving the competitors their belts. Ah. So I'm still standing like I never did, feeling like a true survivor. Yeah, I'm still standing. Yeah. Head rage. I'm still standing. Yeah. So, are we ready? Murdoch looks across the arena. You. That's my next opponent. You know, when they said there was an Anima fighting tournament, I was not aware that I was going to fight so many weaklings. If they were just going to put so many weaklings against me in a bracket, they might as well just give me the fucking prize money already. There ain't nobody in this tournament can beat me if they're going to keep throwing people like you. He points at Green Tea. Green Tea smiles. I think you might have felt the same way that dragon dude felt. He stretches out his arm with his guitar, and he puts his guitar over his shoulder like a baseball bat. So I can't wait to knock the smugness out of your face when I'm done with you. Uh-huh. You think you can beat me, kid, because you got some lucky hits with the guitar. I'm gonna take that guitar of yours, I'm gonna break it outside your head, and then I'm gonna beat the shit out of you until you stop breathing. And there goes the bells! Lawler has turned into a pygmy. Yes, yes, thank you very much. Pleasure to have you here, Jim. Uh, so both Murdoch and Green Tea make a movement decision, make a movement. Murdoch moving his, hold on, that far, and Green Tea moves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, both of them are going to make a decision, but Green Tea is faster. Green Tea is going to spend a decision in order to rally up the crowd using his guitar. Hey guys! Remember the last time we fought? This time I came with lyrics for you guys to read. Doom 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 doom. It starts playing Queen. We will rock you. He points at Murdoch. So he rolls a D8 plus his guitar, which is a 3D6. God damn, he crit. God damn, damn, damn. Call Miguel. Evie, call Miguel. Sorry. Mm-mm. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Because of the influence. Yes, yes, yes. The D30 influence. You reminded me. Oh, he rolled a 6. Um, no, I was first getting done with the audience thing, which he then gains. Green tea gains favor with the audience, gaining a single temporary reaction. It can only be used once per match. Murdoch spends a decision in order to move. Yep, it's almost like a swords of sandals kind of deal. Bootstraps and katars. Blades and bootstraps. Okay, so the arena the arena begins to get under the influence of straight shooters manipulation of reality. The whole arena gets this dark, no, not darkish this time. Rather, it is a bright luminescent color. It doesn't have a specific hue of color. It just makes the stage really bright this time. All players have times 2 HP times 2 AP, even if the AP would go past their limit. They cannot heal or recover AP or HP until 24 hours. Murdoch glows. Huh? My anima. I can. He tenses up. Oh, I can feel it flowing through me. You see green, like both. You can both like both the audience. No, not both. All the audience members can see their animas hovering passively over their shoulders now, effortlessly. They they assume places on the map regardless of being used or not. Yes, it is a train. He's a, Showtime isn't out. No, no, no. Only the arena fighters have their animas like forcefully pulled out and stuff. What's that? What's that, Jim? It's 1 to 10, like 1 to 10 value ratio. Yes. Uh, Green Tea spends a decision to hold a decision. Murdoch spends his last decision in order to charge. And both are going to end this first round, as it is just the typical openings we've come very much used to seeing in this tournament. Both opponents wanting to close that distance as soon as possible, with little opportunities of strategy happening before both opponents crash. Green Tea having a slight upper hand with that with the react the once a match reaction bonus you can get from the crowd. What will they do? Mhm. And Murdoch spends a movement in order to get closer. Green Tea spends another decision to rally the crowd again. He passes. Okay, so 5 and 6 have been rolled. Yeah. No, why would we know anything? Come on, man. I'm just here. You're breaking my balls. Sorry, hold on. The pygmy goes, "You're breaking my." He pulls out a note. The male has balls? Ew. So, Green Tea spends a decision in order to rally the crowd. He rolled a 5. He gains a temporary bonus decision that can only be used once a match. Can't prove anything. Game Knight's right. You can't prove anything yet. I smite thee! Fair. Mm, I wouldn't say that. You'd be in a... Green Tea goes first, making a movement. Looks like Green Tea is trying to strategically approach. But Murdoch is going to take the opportunity to spend a reaction in order to use his anima power. He's a freight train. He's feeling no pain. As he, well, sorry, as he spends small amount of AP to charge a full 20. So as it pushes through, what's it called? Green tea. Green tea is going to get hit by, well, not hit by. He's gonna Murdoch's gonna roll to see if he hits using his anima powers as accuracy. I'm gonna see his fighting style. I don't think that stacks. No, this one he doesn't stack with his anima power. So it's just his D two D12s. Well, he misses fucking completely with his anima power. Okay. The token may be on the field, but it is just representing freight train's power. It doesn't mean anything more. It's not a target for to be hit. It freight train's the only real target. Sorry, Murdoch. So Green Tea moved. Murdoch used a reaction to move up. Murdoch then uses the decision, spends a little bit more AP, and this time, instead of it being a reaction, he's going to attack using his fighting style, pushing through with the AP. Because the last time he couldn't do it because it was a reaction. So 2d12, 5d10. Well, the 20 would have hit. Green Tea is going to spend a reaction in order to move out of the train's movement, having to make a dexterity speed check against Murdoch. Okay, so D12, D8. Oh man, if it was an 8, that'd have been fucking fire. But a 15 is not high enough. He doesn't get a chance to move away from Murdoch going in to hit him. So he takes the blunt of the blow. He takes 29 damage. Of course, calculating defense values. Hold on. That is a truly unstoppable train as it hits him rather fucking hard. When he gets hit by freight train. Oh, actually, I didn't spend the reaction. Uh, sorry. So the reaction that he used could not be used. Freight train, when it was going through, Green Tea tried to use a reaction, but found himself that the train was moving so fast he couldn't actually target it. There are certain anima powers that will allow certain powers to become non-targetable for reactions. So he takes. Good. No. Gosh, no. You hear me? Butters up the butter. Sorry, garlic's the butter. Okay. Oh my god, you almost killed me. So, Green Tea gets knocked back by Murdoch's strength check. He gets knocked back 4 tiles. That train hit him hard. For each of those 4 tiles he traveled, he takes 5 more damage. So he takes another 20 damage. His belt went from 50 to 21 as he rolls on the ground. Damn, that power! That train really won't stop moving for nothing. Shit, think, Green Tea, think. How am I gonna get through this? How am I gonna beat this kind of guy? Huh? What? Green Tea uses a weight. Murdoch uses a decision in order to move. Again, he is not using any special AP3 abilities or anything like that. He is simply just the effects of the straight shooter are still in play. All right. Green Tea spends a decision. Let me move Freight Train out the way because he's technically right. He's standing right here. Green Tea spends the decision. He spends his last two decisions actually. One of them in order to dash, the other one in order to attack. Murdoch doesn't have anything left over. He spent movement, two decisions, and a reaction. So Green Tea gets a perfect chance to open up a can of whoop ass on him. I wanna be a rock star. Swings with dexterity with his guitar. Swings a 3d6 for the guitar. 23 is a hit. Don't even have to roll the mastery, but I am rolling his mastery for damage. Actually, hold on. When he was swinging, he didn't activate Jukebox Hero, but he did activate. He did activate a red note, so he will have to roll for with his mastery. 20, 33. Okay, yeah, 33 minus 3, which is 4, still lands a hit. He hits. The red note covers the air as gets covered in special type of like a influence, just as he was fighting. Like he gets his cover in red aura just a little bit, and he deals 19 damage in a single swing. So Murdoch gets clapped in the face with a guitar. He stands there looking pretty smug as the belt falls to from 50 to 41. Is that all you got, guitarist? He spits. I gotten hit by kids harder than you. Green Green Tea turns the guitar around and gets ready to swing. Gets ready to do an upswing as he goes for the second part of his combo. He continues to use red, so he rolls for dexterity, the guitar, and his mastery. Oh no, that's not good. 7, 8, 28, 28. Okay, manages to still land the hit even with the negative modifier. More red gets covered on top of Green Tea as he's fighting with like he gets more and more ferocious as he gets covered in this red aura, doing 21 damage. Yeah, 21 damage this time. Yeah, 21 damage. Freight Train looks like not Freight Train. Murdoch looks visually confused as he gets hit really hard this time. Ugh! What? You're getting stronger? Just wait for the finale, asshole. He swings the guitar over his head. Here we go! Red beat down! And he rolls the sweepy swings for his finisher. And 3d6. 38 minus 3, 4, 6. So that's 32. Yeah, manages to land the final hit. Hmm? We'll see. As as Green Tea slams down the guitar, he creates a cone 3 effect from his target. Of course, again, Freight Train's not really there, but you guys can all see a sonic boom attack as he hits the guitars. Whoops. Everything in that blast would have gotten hit by the same profile damage he's about to do, which is 4d8. Oh, he got a celestial moment. Yep. But green tea manages to do 22 damage. The belt drops from 30 to 18. Green tea huffs out. Shit. You know what? He spends that extra decision he got to swing for another to do another attack. It's not so he has a unique thing. Unlike like Lance goes up can go up and down combos or like pause himself in between. Green tea is unique that once he's completed a three-string combo, he can go into it again. Lance can do the same, but Lance can also pick up a combo from where he stopped it, because he can willingly stop himself. Green tea doesn't have the option. Green tea readies himself for another series of beatdowns onto Freight Train, not holding back, trying desperately in order to get whatever little advantage he can continue to build on him. Okay, so that's the last one. 27. Yeah, that manages to hit. Oh, he hits with a he hits with green as it gets covered across his entire body. A mist of green energy envelops him, and he swings only half of his mastery for damage. The other half, that 10, becomes temporary healing that the belt takes and heals him back to 31. Murdoch looks confused, huh? Wait, he looks at the belt? You're healing yourself, you son of a bitch! He sticks his tongue out at Murdoch. What you gonna do? He turns his guitar red. Cry about it. He swings. Yep, that is correct. Even if it's just temporary healing, he has to still pay for it. Uh, even while he's swinging in red, he gets a negative five. He gets a negative five. Um, yeah, it hits. And yes, they couldn't let it happen again. The belt goes from 18 to 6 as Green Team manages to hit a devastating blow across. 1 second. Yeah. Um. So after he gets hit with this attack, an aura across his body starts to develop. It's like reinforced steel going across his chest. He smirks. Come on, keep hitting me, kid. You're only warming up. You're only warming me up. Green Tea looks confused, but tries his best to continue the onslaught, swinging with the finale of green. No, not green. Of yellow. That's mastery, weapon, and that was it. Uh, oh yeah, that's the third one. Green Tea gets it. Now I was gonna roll a D100 real fast. Hmm. Ah! Green tea is met by purple, uh, a unique purple long-haired Niblong cat. It looks with a series of intelligent smiles, stares and glances at Green Tea as he goes, "Is that a purple pussycat?" "Yes, yes, I am." "And you can talk." "You don't seem to be the brightest tool in the shed." "There's a shed somewhere?" "Oh gosh." Mm-mm. Hmm. Okay, you you got this. Green Tea. You know my name. I know a lot of things. How about you like to do something for me? Uh, do I get paid? I can give you something better than being paid. I don't know. Gold's really important. I promise you, the world there's more to the world than just gold. What are you offering? Well, let's say the gig of a lifetime. Okay, I'm listening. There we go. The cat smiles. You'll probably have to message me. No. Nope. I would like for you to acquire the hairpin off of Queen Carabea. What? Yep. If you get that for me, I can hook you up with a gig at the lower spire at the Thunderdome. The Thunderdome! Exclaims. Yep. Nunyo. The cat smiles. Nunyo. Green Tea thinks about it. Hey, wait a minute. He looks at the cat. This isn't like some sort of life-changing alteration that's gonna mess with me in repercussion in ways that I cannot currently fathom. Wow, are you actually kind of smart? Kind of. Green Tea scrubs his head. So are you? The cat just stares there. Won't you please do it? Mm, I'm not killing anybody, right? Nope, just the hairpin. And you said you'll give me a bonus or something, right? Yes, I'll let you play a concert in the lower spire. The way you've always wanted to. Yeah, at the Thunderdome. Fine, deal, I'll do it. Okay, I just took my note for it. So yeah, he has a contract with the Purple. Huh? What? Yes, yes. But you haven't gotten in contact with the Celestial. You've been with other Celestials. So we go back to real space as he continues his attack with yellow color. Yellow color gives only half mastery for damage. Ooh. And half mastery as there is a yellow energy that covers across his body. Uh, You guys can recognize it as a sort of regenerating force for anima power. It is not a health heal, so I haven't had a roll against it yet. Yep, he restores AP. Oh, I mean, at that also same point would be Cynric too. 'Cause- well, I'm saying there's no limit on AP healing, but technically you go into a state where you don't spend any AP. But yeah, it doesn't matter. There's not a roll against it. We go on to the third round, and in the third round, we have to really mention just how much Green Tea has swung in order to get uh, Murdoch all the way down to, from 50 to 4 on his belt. And Green Tea is looking at 31 on his belt. The first fight looks like it might go in sway of Green Tea, but we'll have to definitely see as the competitors do make their choices. Green Tea. Mhm. Green Tea makes a movement. Actually, so 5, 10, 20. Yeah, he'll stay right here. And Murdoch is going to spend a decision with a little AP in order to charge with as charge using his anima power. Freight train, it's feeling no pain. Dashing right through uh what's it called? Green tea. Rolling with mastery and then dealing mastery damage. Taking 17 points of damage. Green tea gets hit pretty fucking bad and has to make a dexterity check against a power check. So Murdoch rolled a 7, and Green tea rolled a 12. Green tea does not get knocked back this time. Just takes the 17 to the face as Green tea stands gets back up from the gets hit really hard, gets knocked onto his one knee, gets back up on his knee. Ah, damn, that train hits really fucking hard, man. Ah, he's gonna have to risk it. Green tea spends a decision. They both like Green tea and Murdoch both spend a decision, but Green tea goes first. When Green tea goes, he spends a decision in order to attack with his anima power using the guitar to hit for range. So all he can do is add a 3d6 and a d12, 2d12, which he manages to land a guitar hit, landing. Yeah, he can't. He's not landing damage using his anima power to hit. So he rolls for anima power. He cranks out an amazing 18 damage, and that is just enough to stop Freight Train attacking before he takes a chance to. Green tea takes us to fight number 2. When both of the competitors return back to the arena side, both of them realize that they cannot recover their AP. Ah, Green tea looks really perplexed. That's 6 AP that I gained earlier. I didn't heal anything. What? Green tea looks around? Who said that? Green tea looks Green tea looks down, huh? You see like 3 pygmies? What? 'What the hell are you guys doing here? What? What? A multi-pack? No. Hey, this is the arena side. You'll get hurt. Green tea waves off the pygmies. Come on, go, go, shoot. Does anyone want a kabuki theater next to green tea for ringside? Green tea pop the belt first. He smiles. The get through is a hell of a fighting style. Well, it's not really the get through, I know. Sorry, I misspoke. It's see, music is a universal thing, so the interpretation of it can be seen in different ways. We have a similar fighting style like me and Lance, but it's because it's music oriented. I follow the beat. Yeah, exactly. I follow the beat. Hmm? No, he has the McKinley special, and it's his own variation. Well, it can be as he gets better into it. Huh? Yep. But Alistair does have zero magic. Keep talking shit, Lance McKinley. I'm gonna show you that just how I'm gonna kick this little shit's head. Murdoch holds his temple with his right hand, closes his eyes. I'm destroying your pancakes with my mind. I gotta make that a fucking channel point now. Fucking destroy pancakes with my mind. My fucking pancakes! Green tea looks at Lance. Mm, Green tea looks at Lance. I think I can beat you. Uh, I, I don't even know your anima power. Wait, what? No, I don't want to be devoured. So, before we continue to try to eat green tea, let's continue. Let's continue to the second round. Second round, second fight, first round. Not that kind of nerves. Murdoch would fucking like curse at the referee for trying to. You really think I'm gonna give up this fucking half pint? No, I'm in it to win it. And with that, the battle begins. Both competitors making their way down the arena side. Green Tea going first with his movement because he's faster. Then, then Murdoch goes. Yes, across the spire. Sun would be in the crowd, but he's still busy doing stuff at East Bay. But so far, he'd be keeping up with whatever Maverick or any of the main characters go on. He's been rooting you guys on. Green Tea spends a decision. So does Murdoch. Green Tea goes first. Let's go, audience! Come on! Get your hands together! Let me hear you clap it out! Wow, he rolled a fucking 4. He's rolled a 4, a 5, and a 6 already. He gets a bonus 5 feet movement till the end of the battle, as the audience is truly eating up the performance of Green Tea on his guitar. Oh no! Elvis! He's doing that thing again with the guitar! I can feel my body getting to the beat! Novus notices shadows like moving in spot. Ah, oh, crap. Uh, I move you around like a marionette. You don't die. Green Tea spends a decision to hold a decision for for 3 next turn, and Murdoch spends another decision in order to dash to get closer. And with that, we go on to turn 2. Well, we're at the start of the second round of the second round of the second fight. Right now, Murdoch is getting close enough in order to use his anima power. But at the same time, Green Tea can't continue fighting unless he gets close enough to Murdoch, which Murdoch has already proven time and time again. His anima is reigning supreme in the close range fighting. You don't want to be in front of this freight train when it's going. There's no stopping it, and there's no reactions to it. Green Tea is good at hitting, but can he continue to hit his anima powers from a distance? Because that will be the deciding factor for Green Tea. Now we have a few sponsors, words from our sponsors today. Skillshare. Have you ever considered? Actually, no. The Emerald Isles, where your dreams come true. Come spend a luxurious weekend at the Emerald Isles, where you get a whole resort to yourselves, private beaches, beautiful oceans, 4 different unique islands to explore, ceremonies and rituals based on each of the isles to represent to like bring you into the culture. The Emerald Isles, a vacation you'll never forget. Sponsored by the Spire. Novice is currently sleeping. He's asking too many questions. Yeah, he's asked too many questions, so I had to put him in timeout. Hold on, I'm gonna put him on mute. He slaps the shit out of him. There we go. Oh god. Oh god damn it. But yeah, the battle continues, but it is a close. It's going to be a close engagement. Whoever is the one to take the better advantage of their opponent's fault, like mess ups, will definitely reign supreme in this fight. All all green tea needs to do is get back in that same groove that he caught. What's it called? Freight trade the last time. He caught him with a two-turn decision hit. He doesn't have the spare decision like last time, but he does have three decisions this turn. He doesn't have the extra decision from the crowd that gave it to him because he already spent it. Hmm. No, actually, Green Tree was step up to here, baiting out what's it called? Murdoch. Murdoch, resisting the urge, spends a movement in order to get up towards Green Tea face first and personal. Hmm. Still a decision. Green Tea goes first. He spends a decision in order to make it harder for Murdoch to land a hit on him on the next coming attack. He rolls for his dexterity to add on to his current stat. Murdoch goes. Murdoch spends a decision and anima power in order to activate Freight Train using his fighting style. 36. The 26 modified is not good enough for Green Tea to dodge the 36 incoming. They both make a strength dexterity fight. This is Murdoch strength versus Green Tea takes the hit really hard. So Green Tea gets hit by Freight Train already. He's also going to get knocked back. So first he takes the damage. 39 damage. And then he gets knocked back 5 tiles. So Green Tea takes a shit ton of damage as he skids across the ground. And as he finally lands, he stays on the ground for a bit longer than he should. Crap. The belt breaks. As both fighters are reverted once again to their respectful corners. And Green Tea is given the option to surrender or not. Green Tea looks at Freight Train. No, sorry, at Murdoch. He looks over at Lance. You said you beat him, right? Um, he's really strong, man. You have any tips? Okay. But Lance, I gotta tell you something. Something's weird with the arena. My anima power, it's double. I think that's the same for him. No, I have defense 10. Green Tea looks at his guitar. I want that guitar. I don't need to really win this tournament anymore. I have a way to get my dreams without dying over it here. And Murdoch does not seem like the type to back down. I might be. Hmm? Yeah. That's oddly specific, but okay. Yeah, I put up a good fight. I got far. He shakes his head, but that Murdoch guy is too strong for me. He holds his hand up. I surrender. Murdoch sits in with the ropes on his back. Little shit. I'm that strong. They can't handle me. Second fight, 5 rounds. Murdoch wins by surrender. Green Tea, Murdoch summons over Green Tea to the middle of the ring. Hey, over here. Huh? Green Tea and Murdoch meet in the middle of the arena, and Murdoch goes, he holds his hands out. You may not beat me, kid, but you definitely gave me a good fight. I appreciate that you decided that you didn't want to keep going. He takes Murdoch's hand. You are one hell of a. You are one strong anima user. Yeah, and I got my aim at Lance McKinley. Gonna make it 2-1. Oh, they're gonna make it 2-1 on you, Lance McKinley. I mean, so to be fair with you all, as we're getting wrapping up for this session, I mean at least this tournament portion, Straight Shooter really fucking manipulated this fight. Yeah, even with all the advantages you guys could have called for rolls and whatnot to have this guy hit as many times as he could, Murdoch just had all the AP he needed, even without needing to recover it. He had everything he needed to checkmate. I was like, damn. The only way I was thinking of winning this fight as Green Tea was gonna wear his AP out. Then Straight Shooter happened. So I guess you can clip this part game night, and so that Trinity can see it later. All three of those advantages weren't really used. They won't be used, but the effects on the arena totally swayed in the favor of Murdoch. Murdoch was already favored to win since his anima power is very strong, but Green Tea put up a great fight but couldn't keep up the momentum because Freight Train just feels no pain. All right. And with that last fight, we only have two more fights in the second bracket. Lance McKinley versus the Bishop Father Falcone, and then Maverick Magnus versus Mr. Hall in the second half bracket. Danny? Probably won. Welcome back. And I was just going over everything for the tournament, is all like the remaining portions of the tournament, which is Lance McKinley versus Bishop Father Falcone, Maverick Magnus versus Mr. Hall. And we're getting Mhm. It was a luminescence effect, and it was because of straight shooters' roles and influences on the battlefield. And whenever the audience uses straight shooter more than three and more times, it will start to have effects, either specifically to targets or the field itself. And these effects usually start as a field effect first. Yep. Yeah, see, during the Shield guy fight, you guys saw that he was spending his AP but couldn't keep it up. In this fight, however, because of the manipulation on the field due to straight shooter, he had way more than enough in his reserves. Even if he didn't recover, he still had enough, even for the third round. He was nowhere near being fatigued, just because of the straight multiplier. Yep, which is another problem. Yeah, you cannot use a reaction on his anima attack. He doesn't have Freight Train always out. Freight Train was only out during this fight because of the influence of the battlefield. Typically, it's only Murdoch, you see. He only summons Freight Train when he uses it. Yeah, Murdoch is strong. His anima power is Freight Train. Now that you guys have seen it more than twice now, uh, unstoppable kinetic force. He can only move in a straight line, spending more AP in order to make drifting turns. Yes, he can drift. Murdoch gets over to the Green Tea returns back to his friends in the audience, looking really sour. I'm sorry, guys, I couldn't make it. I really tried to impress you guys and at least try to make it to the semifinals. He's talking to Squad Zero and Squad Delta. Yeah, and Drex Martin didn't lead with his. Oh, sorry. He uh, Green Tea managed to last one round longer than Drex Martin did. Sorry, Murdoch won. Sorry, that wasn't Murdoch fighting. That was Rising Star versus Drex Martin. Uh, Hold the Line versus Freight Train. It was the first fight, fourth round. So Green Tea basically won, like at least took him to second fight, fifth round. Hey, yeah, it was better than the last fight, and that meant Freight Train can, like, Freight Train still can be beaten. He's not unstoppable. Fast facts to prison. He didn't kill anybody in the prison. They still can't explain why all those people in the cafeteria were killed or eaten, but that's not a. No. Yes. Poor son getting crate. Yo. Son got turned into a fucking bagel and pressed into a wall. Murdoch fucking said, "I want cream cheese on my everything, my son bagel." Yeah, honestly, you know how much if you think about that fucking choice. If Alistair didn't bother to and kept fighting with everyone else against Murdoch and let Sun die like everyone like the plan was probably going to be, how much story elements you guys wouldn't have without Sun? Mm, how many more times do you think I can let him die? No, we would have had to put Lance in a hospital and make his character in critical condition, and he would have been way out of the role play a lot longer, which would have been way less ideal. Yeah, yeah. So, unless Loon wants to do his fight, or unless you guys want to do your fight, huh? Yeah, you don't have a fight just yet. You have to wait for Loon to. Oh well, okay. No, my anima would be your reality. Dun, 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 dun. Admin, did you really have Devil's right hand, or was it Heaven's left hand? You look at your gun; it's now a shotgun instead of a pistol. It can't deal damage; it only heals. And don't you have a club? Don't you have a clubbed right foot? No, the devil's that time. Wait, devil's jazz bedtime. Yeah, devil's jazzy bedtime. Essentially, Sun got the Yamcha treatment for Murdoch. He got the Yamcha treatment for Murdoch. I don't remember Showtime being a punchy boy with jazz hands. No, Alistair now works at fast food. Oh my god. No, he would be a standing. He would be a standing official in the West Bay government body, an actual member of the shit. What were they called? The X Laws. I mean, that's well, no, the Dead Enders left. Remember? So Lance would have joined the new group that would have taken over, which would have been the X Laws, and you would have been a high standing member in the X Laws. Oh, that'd be fucking great. Like an AU where Lance was actually part of the X Laws instead. Oh, that'd have been so interesting. I still have the notes for that roleplay. I'm still thinking about not telling you guys how I wanted that to be, so I can lead another group of players into over arms. And their slick would be that they are squad. They are not. They're the equivalent of your squad zero, but they're the Heroes League. Much fucking different. No, you would have been punked more. He would have killed you. He would have punked you way harder. Yeah. No, that's correct. If there is a huge different hook when it comes to the Heroes League, and so that's why I'm not going to go into detail or clarify anything. But you are, for the most part, nailing the head what would have happened. There would have been if that's what threw you guys off, then yeah. No. I don't want to be part of the uniform. So Lance judged somebody by the character of their look, not by the character of the person. No, 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 no. You guys met Platar. Didn't you guys meet? No, you didn't meet Plataris in the. Yeah, you're right. Never mind. And you were already guys were kind of already solidified as Squad Zero at that point. they would have the best connections in all of Spiral City to find it for you, or help you find it, and then the resources in order to help you secure it. No, they would have found out who his family line was. Because remember, his father is an important player. We're talking about AU stuff, Kalis. The big what if you guys joined Heroes League instead? They'll totally take a giant hell beast. That's Steiner. How does it feel like? How does that feel like? Ven? Ven screams and NPC energy. Yeah, he was literally, and he literally doesn't care about the affairs of the city that much anyway. Oh yeah, you're right. He could have joined the Heroes League, but no, Ven wouldn't. I mean, Ven just didn't care about the Heroes League either. To him, we're just a bunch of people using. Huh? Yeah, established authority. Like, that was super effective. I mean, it was Tupperware, but super effective. Sorry, cleaning my pipe. Yeah, we only had the Hero League from flyers and ads. Okay. No, I mean there's nothing dumb. Because that we were reporting our numbers accurately compared to China. Evie, well, hold on now. You guys weren't gonna hit the plague. You guys weren't gonna have a plague arc just yet. Oh come on, there has to be zombies. No, not maxed up. Everyone there's an ongoing zombie apocalypse. Falcone's church is a safe haven. He's actually using it to summon people into his place so we can eat them. Well, that's why you're saving some, and you just keep the door closed to others. Um, um, Tries to lunge at Lance. No, he would. He'd help a specific few. Keep them around. Eat them. Yup, these Joels. Whoa, way too early for the horseman arc yet. See, Game Night knows what we're talking about. You guys already. Yeah, because look, listen. The plot already had. Oh wait, wrong book. This book. No, 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 no. Listen to me. All right, listen. Uh, we have had. Wait, where the fuck are? Wait, where are they? It's here then. Yeah. So I had the right here. No, right here. We have had an apocalypse not 2 months ago, and now you want another one. No, I hit you outside the head. No, stop. I've been drafting new ones. No, no. I will fucking throw you through a wall, Danny. Oh, I will fucking end you with your existence. No. Well, mm. Nah, it's a good chance depending on what happens. Yeah. So, sorry, I was just gonna ask. I don't have anything else because I have to have either the first PvP match of Overarms, Spiral City ever, or Magnus Maverick versus no, yeah, Maverick, no, is it Magnus Maverick or is it Maverick? Okay, Magnus Maverick versus Mr. Hall. Because otherwise we're just I mean I'll be done for today. Sure, no worries. Then I'm going to assume the same for you, Kalis. I'm sorry. It's going to be you two. If we're gonna go down and make it all official and stuff, it'll be you two, and then it'll be Loon at the end. So No, you healed 3 times. It is a flat thrower. You had one when you began, right? Like you trained into journeyman. Yeah, so you need 15 experience points to get to expert from journeyman. 4. Because I think you had gained training before we get into the tournament. You can always feel free to. I mean, it's no harm. Okay, and I'll respond accordingly. And then after the tournament, the plot will begin again. How do you guys feel about that too? You see Squad Zero and Squad Delta going off into the beach. You see the camera like has the circular darkness kind of closes in. It focuses in on just the luggage, and you see all eyes. You're gonna like the Emerald Isles. And then Luna's no, sorry, not Luna. Alistair's going to be able to find the Chaos Emerald. So we have the Zector model too. He has hover legs now and laser targeting. Lance comes in. Oh boy, my coaster! Aw, god damn it! And now reinforced cup holders. God damn it, game night! Matches site. Matches site fuel. Now with 80% more animal users. Hey, Lance. He's in. This is expiring? No. Okay, great. Yes. Lance. You're in the back of you're like in the locker room after finishing your fight. Lance is like enjoying his time. He hears a man come. Hey, Lance. Do you want some muscle enhancement? Come on, Lance. Take your diet there. Mm-hmm. Hold his hand. Dude, I fucking love that. I fucking love that comic. Oh my god. Clark's of Kyle is great. Mm-hmm. Love his content. Yep. Alright, it's 10 for me. It's starting to get late for you guys. I'm gonna turn it in for tonight. Tomorrow, I'm gonna continue playing more Dragon Quest. And we're probably gonna finish it. We're gonna probably finish the game to get to post game stuff. Yeah, I actually want to beat Domegas. I'm sorry, Rapthorn. He has only 5k HP? Seriously? I'm gonna spank the shit out of him. I'm gonna spank the shit out of him. Alright, guys. Thank you so much for your time as always. I really appreciate you guys. Take it easy, all. Have a good night, chap. Thank you for